Welcome back, Panther fans. I'm Cecil Hannibal, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Primetime Sportz. This week we have a very special lineup, including an update on the football team, and later on, our own Deacon David Sheely will be giving away the Primetime Sportz game ball. But first, the softball team has emerged as one of the top performing teams at GSU. Primetime Sportz reporter Malik Brown has the details.
After dropping the series finale to Troy 2 weeks ago, the Panthers are currently on the 5-game winning streak. They currently sit at 21-11 overall with a 7-2 record in the Sun Belt. A big reason for the success is the play from pitcher Kinsley Jennings and outfielder Megan Latumbe. Jennings earned GSU Student Athlete of the Week, striking out 4 batters and allowing just 1 run against Kennesaw State. On Sunday, she set a new season high with 10 strikeouts in the win against Appalachian State. Megan Latumbe has been impressive offensively. She's hit 4 home runs in the last 4 games, with 2 coming against Appalachian State. The Panthers look to keep the streak alive over the weekend at Texas State. For Primetime Sportz, I'm Malik Brown.
Thanks, Malik. Now let's talk about Megan Latumbe. Last season, she only played 4 games due to an ACL injury. But this season, she's returned with a vengeance. She's currently leading the Lady Panthers with 7 home runs, and the team is currently ranked 3rd in the Sun Belt Conference. So the softball teams have an exceptional year so far. Now, as for the baseball team, they lost to Kennesaw State 10-7 and are now on a 4-game losing streak. As a fellow Panther, I'd like to say things are about to improve, but their next game is against defending NCAA champion Coastal Carolina. But hey, it's March Madness season. You never know what could happen. If we've learned anything from college sports, it's that upsets are definitely possible. As for the future of Georgia State's football program, the defense has 7 starters returning this next season, including safety Brian Williams, cornerback Jerome Smith, and 2-time All-Sun Belt position mate Chandon Sullivan. In the second tier, outside linebacker Michael Shaw and defensive end McKindy Cheridor will also return. We're halfway through football season, and you would assume these veterans would have their positions locked in by now. But Coach Sean Elliott would disagree.
Not at all, not at all. I mean, it's still early. 15 days ain't going to show us enough to see what we need to see. We've got a long way to go. We're just looking for hard work and effort.
Coach Elliott is definitely looking to rebuild his program from the ground up. So we'll just have to see how the lineup looks this fall. Now, basketball season is over for GSU, but head coach Ron Hunter has been named a finalist for the Ben Jobe Award. This award is presented to the top minority coach in Division I basketball. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Coach Hunter has the most wins of any coach in Georgia State history, not to mention a 3-time Conference Coach of the Year. It's great to see Coach Hunter being recognized for his accomplishments. Since we're on the topic of awards, it's time to give away our annual Primetime Sportz game ball. This award is given to who we feel is the best performer of the men's and women's basketball team. Jada Lewis is the recipient for the women's team this year. Jada averaged 11 points per game and was 80% from the free throw line this year. Primetime Sportz reporter Deacon David Sheely is in the practice gym with her right now.
Thank you, Cecil. I'm standing here with Jada Lewis, who is your winner for the Primetime Sportz game ball this year. She is the 2nd freshman in a row to win it, and you were also the freshman of the year for the Sun Belt, just like your teammate Madison Newby. What was your reaction when you found out you were Sun Belt freshman of the year?
I didn't really react because I expected to get Sun Belt freshman of the year coming into this season. So when people told me, I was thankful to God and everything, but I expected it. So it wasn't like a, oh my gosh, reaction, but I'm thankful.
What was it that changed during the season that led you to be so consistent towards the end?
My attitude, I came in here and I knew my teammates needed me. So every day I made it a point to come in here and work hard and practice, and it just made it that much easier when you change your mindset.
You know, you're a competitor, you like to win. You guys didn't do much winning this year. What do you guys need to work on during this offseason so that when you go into the 2017 season, you guys are ready to win all the time?
I feel like we had a pretty good season compared to what's been happening here. I just feel like it's a process. So if we build on what we finished off with last year, I feel like we can do some big things here.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and hand this ball to you. Congratulations on winning the Primetime Sportz game ball.
Thank you.
And we're going to go ahead and get her to sign the ball with this marker, and it's coming back to the GSTV office. Cecil, back to you.
DeMarcus Simons is this year's winner for the men's team, and he will be receiving his game ball later on. From women's volleyball, senior Delaney Rohan and Chelsea Ross were named the CCSA Pair of the Week. The duo competed at the Gamecock Invitational and showed how in sync they truly are, leading with a record of 3-1. Their next match will be a home game against LSU April 1st at 12:30. Catch men's golf at the Augusta Invitational all day April 1st. And don't forget about the rest of the Panther home games this week. Highlighted by the baseball matchup with College World Series defending champs, Coastal Carolina. Definitely don't miss out. That's all the GSU sports we have for this week. In between watching the Final Four, make sure you stay updated on all the Georgia State sports. Follow Primetime on Twitter at Primetime Sportz with the Z, and make sure to like us on Facebook. I'm Cecil Hannibal. Have a great week.